Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right. Thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 532, using leave. Hey, guys, it's Michael here from Happy English, and I'm back with another podcast English lesson. You know, I just found out today that over 1 million Amazon Echo devices have been sold. If you've got one, you can get a lot of free English lessons from me. In addition to this podcast, I have 2 daily 1-point English lessons that you can find only on the Amazon Echo. Just go to Amazon.com and search for Happy English in the Alexa Skills category. You'll be glad you did. For today's English lesson, we're going to look at 7 different ways that we use the verb leave. Keep in mind, leave is an irregular verb, and the 3 parts are leave, left, and left. Are you ready? Let's check it out. First of all, leave means to go away from somewhere. That's the basic meaning of leave. For example, I usually leave my house at 7 o'clock in the morning. Are you leaving now? I'm finished too, so I can leave with you. Jack left yesterday for a business meeting in Chicago. In a similar way, we usually use leave when we talk about someone who goes away from somewhere permanently, especially work or school. Here are some examples. Tommy left home when he was 17 years old. Kate worked here for 5 years, but she left the company about 3 months ago. Craig left college to play in a rock and roll band. Leave also means to let something remain in a place, either on purpose or by accident. For example, I left my wallet at home this morning. Can I borrow $10 from you for lunch? I'll pay you back tomorrow. I told those kids they can't leave their vegetables on the plate. They have to eat everything. Adam left his iPad in the office, so I'm sure he'll be back to pick it up. We use leave when we talk about relationships that end. Here are some examples. Hey, I heard that Kim finally left that crazy boyfriend of hers. Don't worry, my darling. I will never leave you. My grandfather died young and left a wife and 5 kids. We also use leave when someone passes something on to another person. For example, Tony's grandfather left him a nice house in the countryside. Today's my last day at work, so I'm going to leave this procedure manual on my desk for the next person who takes my position. We can also use leave when someone keeps something in a certain way. Here are some examples. Please leave the door unlocked because I forgot to take my keys today. Oh no! It's starting to rain and I think I left the windows open in my house. When I leave the office, I turn off the lights, but I leave the computer on. And finally, we use leave when we let another person make a decision or choice. For example, I have no idea where to go for dinner, so I'll leave that to you. I can handle most things in the office, but if there are very big problems, I usually leave them for my boss to take care of. Well, I think it's time for me to leave. That's our English lesson for today. If you want to read the examples in this lesson or get word-for-word transcripts of the Happy English podcast, just visit myhappyenglish.com and check lesson 532. Thanks for studying, and I'll see you next time at Happy English. Catch you later.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.